Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Bedrock in Wonderland. And after many hours of fighting, squaring, and scratching our heads, we've done it. We have finally got these mob heads and mini blocks installed onto our realm. How cool is that? The little shulker is definitely my favourite, but as you can see, we've been busy killing everything that we see with looting 3. And the whole realm is just on a murderous spree, but let's leave that alone for a minute and show you what I have been up to and what I've got planned for this episode. Last episode I said if we had a look over here, I was getting some strong Skull Island, King Kong vibes, so I've wiped all this island out. And do we get head? Come on, give me a llama head. I haven't got one of them. No. Well, anyway, clean slate. Island is ready to build on. Villager paradise, hopefully. Weird things have been happening since this update. My sword managed to get deleted. 1 minute it was there and now it's gone. So I'm over at Piehead's new shop and gonna get me a sword, and then I've got to go to Simon's bookshop and enchant it. We got a wandering trader at the base. Get in. This is part of the add-on. This is how we get the mini blocks. So the wandering trader is finally useful. And I'm just gonna get some dark prismarine blocks off him, and then we'll muck about with them later on. Nice. Here it is. We've got Skull Island. Apologies for having it all done already, but my Xbox decided it didn't fancy recording all the work that we did in between. But it's there. There's a little town hall and everything. And in case you wanted to see it during the day, it's pretty jungle themed. Sorry, just like Skull Island in the stories. Oh shit. Loads of space for villagers in here and beds and whatnot. I do fancy the jungle variety of villagers, so I'm going to try and fetch some of them. Just a quick diamond check. Nice. Very nice. Right, I'm over at the jungle. I've got a little it's not a villager breeder, is it? Somewhere where I can safely breed villagers. There's a village over here, and I spy a few of them. Now they're in. I'm assuming this should work. I'll just feed the crap out of them, and hopefully they breed. And hello. Jungle people! At last. And dude, they look pretty cool. I'm quite glad I chose these ones. Now I've just got to cart a pair of them back. Should be fun. Just about as fun as I thought it would be. Trying to get villagers uphill, doing this and that, and missing, and doing it over and over and over. Ugh. Right. No, it's not quite what I wanted. Oh god. I hate this bit. Well, we're through the portal, and now we are just making our way back to the island, and then hopefully I can breed these guys up on Skull Island. Hopefully. We have our first inhabitants of Skull Island, and they seem to be working okay. We've got 2 jungle farmers, and I'm hoping they populate this place. I mean, there's a lot of beds here. You just saw in my inventory there how many villagers I accidentally killed. Guess what, guys? Bedrock Edition strikes again. Apparently, in our version of the game, 2 villagers, be it jungle villagers, will only have babies of the biome that they're in. It doesn't matter what the parents are, the babies will always be from the biome that they're in, which is absolute BS, which means if I want all jungle villagers, they all have to come from the jungle. And on top of that, with this update, they seem to be flying off through the air when they go to sleep at night, and they're not returning. They're just disappearing, so I'm not going to waste any more time getting jungle villagers all the way there, just so they can disappear. So we're not going back to Skull Island again in this episode, we're going to do a bunch of other stuff. I'm taking out some of that villager frustration by giving Tej and Pro Wolf a game of Snakes and Ladders on our enormous Snakes and Ladders board. If you haven't seen it yet, or if you haven't seen it yet, it was all in my last episode. This is dirty, great big Snakes and Ladders board. It's a great mini game, so go check out my last video. And we're just gonna knock about and have a bit of fun playing this when these boys have finished playing with that Wandering Trader's head. I might win this. I mean, after all, I did build it. I've got like home field advantage. I lost again. 2 episodes ago we dug out the Realm Destroyer, which is basically the industrial part of my base. Well, it's next to my base really, and I said we'd add a new farm to it every week. So last week was the kelp farm, and this week, or this episode, is melons and pumpkins. Now if we go around to the AFK spot, we should be able to get a good view of them. There they are, melons and pumpkin farms, and there's 4 of them. Nope, and that one just fired. Let's have a closer look. They're all wired up to the same daylight sensors that the kelp farms are wired up to, and the collection system they'll go down the water path into that water stream around there. Now I started off with this one that I'm pointed at now. Looked in my system and thought, no, that's not good enough. So I I kind of mirrored the farm this side, left that a little while, looked in my storage system and thought, nah, I didn't dig out, the realm didn't dig out this hole just for that. So I added another 2 above that, and I could go on infinitely, but I need to fit more farms in here, so that's why they are the size they are now. I've got absolutely no idea what farm to do next episode, and no, I haven't decorated this anymore yet, sorry. More mini blocks, and they've got the one I was after. I can't wait to see this. I cannot wait to see this. I've gone through so many Wandering Traders to get this. Little Observer, oh, look how cute that is. That's amazing. That is just weird. That's really weird. It's build battle time again, and everybody is mega busy this week, so for the moment it's just father versus daughter. This is me and Brooke going head to head to see who's got the better build. This is what Brooke has done this week. She's got this beautiful armor stand, no help from her parents whatsoever. Again guys, this is a 5-year-old girl that has built this with absolutely no help from anyone. She likes these trampolines, she's built a lot of them, but this armor stand is just awesome, and you can even go in the dude's head. Yeah, great, good job Brooke, well done. Now what I've built over here is an asteroid or a comet or I don't know. Either way, a big rock that falls from space and wipes out dinosaurs and stuff. I'm fully aware it looks like a certain cell, which is why I try to go and add some extra colours into it to actually make it look more asteroid-like. But yeah, quite a fun one actually this week. Messing about with all these different styles of glass, but that's the build battle this week, and father versus daughter. Who's gonna win this? I lost. Welcome to my new base. Nah, I'm only kidding. I finally got round to doing Foxy's storage system. Sorry it's been like a week, but thank Fox I finally finished it. That was terrible, I'm sorry. Anyway, this one's a bit different. Well, it's your standard storage system, but it's different because I've made it different and cool, I think. Yeah. Basically, I've put this well in the middle, so Foxy can come along, chuck all her items in there, and eventually they'll make their way around. Eventually. It does take a while, and there's some hoppers on each of these corners, so she can come along and just drop put a shulker box on top of there, and they'll all get sucked into that water stream as well. There's a little auto dropper down there too, and when she gets here I'll show her around. It does take a while though. Here she is, and I've explained everything. Looks like the first shulker of items going in, and you should immediately hear that ticking away. That means there's a little dropper under there firing all of the hopper stuff into that water stream. And that's our overflow, by the way, for all the items that are not part of the system. And I'm just gonna show her around the back of the storage system in a second to give design floor. Ugh. Oh, as soon as the customer gets back, I show the cock up. Brilliant. But yeah, it's working. I just need to show her the guts of this thing. Right. Behind the scenes. Back to my hidden base within Foxy's base. And all the items are coming down here. Going along here. Up that water bubble column into the system. They do one lap around the top layer of chests, drop down, do a lap around the other layer of chests. Then they'll go, anything that overflows will go up another bubble column into all of those overflow chests. Whew, that was a mouthful. And great. Anyway, I'm really happy with this build, especially this well. I think that's pretty cool. Where's she gone? And there we go. Job done. I know I'm risking this video being super long, but I couldn't leave without showing you what me and Kat have been working on. Look at that. What does that remind you of? That's a swamp. And that's definitely a witch hut. So, if we hop into the Nether, I'll show you what Kat has done. So this here is my mini little Nether hub. Up the ladder is the actual Nether hub, you know, for the whole realm. But we have a fresh new tunnel here, not decorated yet, but that will take us to the witch hut, where we have been working on a witch farm, because they actually work in Bedrock now. Check this out. witch hut with a roof and a spawny distance marker thing. I don't know, it might have a real name, whatever. And there's a village over here. I think the villagers are dead, but I did see some swamp villagers, which I thought was impossible, unless they wandered into the swamp, then bred, then had kids. I don't know, but I'm leaving it. I might bring some villagers over here one day and get some swamp villagers. But yeah, and down here is the farm. If I can fall in there, I'll show you. Here's Cat, or Princess rather, standing at the controls of our blender. As you can see, a couple of witches in there. And now they're being blended. But I could watch that all day. So it's a trident killer. You stand here with your looting free sword. You get the XP. You get all the good drops. We have it all wired up to this storage system over here with all of the witch drops, plus an extra set of chests for the witch heads because we have the mod, plus the overflow for all these potions. So yeah, we actually have a working witch farm in Bedrock Edition at flipping last. And the rates are pretty good as well, considering if no one's online, you've always got a witch coming down, always. I could just watch that all day. That is amazing. Suicidal witches just getting blended. Brilliant. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Peace out.